Hey guys, welcome to Blue Dog Reptiles. This is our first ever video, so I want to say welcome to everybody checking out this channel. I'm sure you have heard of our other channel, Blue Dog Aquatics. That is actually my business. My name is James. And I wanted to do another channel with more niche specific, which that is on the focus of reptiles. And as you can see, we got some really cool reptiles here. This is a green teal lizard. He actually is fresh out of a shed. Look at him. He's coming up, just being all curious. He's like, hey, what's going on? So we're going to bring you videos every single week. They're going to be on how to set up enclosures, husbandry, care. As you can see, we're very well experienced in reptiles and the proper setups. So if you enjoy this channel and this video, and we got something special for you right out of the gate. I mean, look at that. That's a giant leaf-tailed gecko. He's so cool. He blends in very, very well. But we actually have an unboxing today, and helping me today is Jace.
Hi.
Now, Jace is actually very, very well experienced in reptiles. Jace, can you tell us some of the reptiles that you carry, like that you keep?
Mainly my primary focus is anacondas. That's been my favorite species of reptile since I was probably like 8 years old. But I also keep venomous species, rattlesnakes, cobras, and such is my other focus. Mostly terrestrial vipers is my favorite. So species of rattlesnakes and gaboon vipers and other Bitis within the Bitis genus, and then also Lachesis, which is bushmasters from South America as well, is my primary focus. But I also have other varied skills in keeping monitor lizards and geckos as well.
Well, now, one of the biggest things, and we will say this right now, only experienced keepers should be dealing with these
Yes.
what we call HOTS or venomous snakes or large species of snakes. I mean, rule of thumb is if you are dealing with venomous snakes or any kind of large species of snake, you know that it's always safe to have multiple people there in case the worst should happen.
Yes.
So we always advise that you are very well versed, and and I speak personally on this. You know, I do not care to ever carry venomous snakes. That is, I can admire them from afar, and I can admire everything they do, but I will leave keepers like that to Jace and other people versed in these type of animals.
Yeah, always take proper safety precautions when dealing with dangerous animals. Anything dangerous would be anything that could be potentially life-altering, whether it be just simply losing limbs or fingers, not limbs, but, well, fingers, or even potentially death. So always take safety precautions with that. So venomous animals, large constrictors, and such like that, as James said. But other than that, though, I also like keeping a variety of other animals. I've, like I said, mentioned at the end, I like geckos a lot too. So there's a lot of gecko species that I've kept over the years, mostly crested geckos, gargoyles, and such like that. So that's another focus of mine that I would like to get back into, hopefully shortly.
Well, without further ado, guys, I won't keep you waiting any longer. We're going to jump into this. We actually got a couple of different boxes of reptiles. Like I said, if you follow us on our other channel, Blue Dog Aquatics, you guys know that I'm preparing to go to Aquashello, which is actually one of the biggest fish expos, but they actually allow us to bring reptiles, so that's really exciting. Jace here is actually here in a couple of months going to Tinley,
Yes.
which is actually the largest reptile expo in the world.
Yep, I'll be at Tinley. I'll be vending with some friends and stuff as well for that, and hanging out as I did spring Tinley this year as well. So fall and spring Tinley usually is what I aim to do each year going forward. Tinley's a lot of fun if you've never been and you see this and you're able to go. It's in Tinley, right south of Chicago. A lot of fun. If not, if you're able to go to Aquashello instead or something, you should try that as well. Huge fish show if that's something that you're into.
Yeah, they're definitely a blast, either show, so make sure to check that out. But without further ado, guys, we'll get these guys put away. So let's jump into it. So this first box, this is actually from one of our good friends vendors. Now, this right here, I'll explain, because since this is the first video, and if you've never seen an unboxing before. So this is actually a cold pack. You can see how it's very well protected, and there is several layers between this and the animals. And that's because here in Nebraska, our temperatures fluctuate so much. So you want to think about the best and safest possibilities for these animals. And obviously, you know, anytime you go through an unboxing, you want to make sure that you're nice and safe, because who knows if they shifted during transport. That is the, oh, that's the new chameleon.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was like,
so this is a Simbava. We're gonna leave him in there just for now, because I need to reset up a screened enclosure, and trust me, in this on this channel we will actually be showing you how to fully set up a chameleon's enclosure. Oh wow, look at these guys.
no escapees.
No escapees. So we got some leopard geckos. We have a Pac-Man frog. We have a red-footed tortoise. Oh, look at those leopards. They're so cute. Now, one is a called a jungle, and one is a leucistic. So this one right here is the jungle. And then we have the leucistic. Wow, look at that pattern. That is just so cool. Absolutely incredible. Wow. I really like him. He's really cool. I've never seen a leopard with that kind of color variation, so that's really exciting. And then we have the high red ornate Pac-Man. Man, he's a beast. These guys eat crickets and roaches and really anything that comes near their mouth. If they can fit it in their mouth, they're good to go.
As I was gonna say, I was like, pretty much anything that fits in their mouth is dinner.
Lastly, in this box is a baby red-footed tortoise. These guys are from the tropical areas, and so they actually like, whereas you have like your sulcatas, which like the drier environment, these guys like the more tropical setting. So they like the muddy, marshy, swampy type area.
I do want to preface that this container does look dirty, but he hasn't been in this container for more than about 9 to 12 hours is usually what shipping is. So even though it is a little dirty and a little scuffed looking, it's fine. He hasn't been sitting in here for very long. I know a lot of people worry about animals being shipped and stuff, but shipping, the rule on that is that it's always overnight.
Yep. We always ship overnight, because we don't want these guys sitting at the hub or anything like that. And because, I mean, that's just extra stress on them. And you may say, well, that's a tiny cup. Well, that means that he's not going to get flipped over or rolled around. And, you know, we want to keep these animals as safe as possible. So we saw these animals. And if you want to see videos on how to properly set these guys up in enclosures, stay tuned to this channel. We'll have videos on how to properly set them up. This video is just going to be an unboxing and kind of showing you what we got, but remove all the paper. Now,
I saw that there was inverts on the list.
Yep, we got some inverts.
Here.
We have a Navicular Viculara, which is a pink toe tarantula. You can, oh, where is it?
Right here.
Oh wow, it blends in so well. And then this is a Venezuelan Sun Tiger. Look how big that is. So beautiful. That's insane.
These are always the ones that I want to look out for in shipments, just because if these guys get out in the shipment, that's scary.
Right?
You never know where they're hiding out in there.
It was crazy. I was just telling him that I had one of my vendors they always send me like these fake toys of like animals, and the one time they actually sent me a fake scorpion when I had ordered scorpions, and it freaked me out because I'm like sitting there for probably far too long trying to figure out what kind of scorpion it was. And I was like, oh, I don't know.
And this is why we check shipments. This container is open.
Look at that, yeah. Thankfully, he didn't get out. His tail is in there. So this is called a Chinese cave gecko. Look at that pattern. I'm not worried about him flying out, just he is a little cold. It was a little cooler this morning, so we definitely need to get these guys warmed up. But, I mean, that color pattern is just unreal. And then lastly, you know, we have hornworms in here, and those are, and we'll do a whole video on that, on proper feeding of hornworms and how often you should do it. But lastly, we have something that's in the big bag.
With a stowaway cricket.
Stowaway cricket, always.
Oh,
Oh, you're still alive.
yeah.
Well, you stand there. This guy was this girl. You can see her head. Now, this is an adult female bearded dragon. And the reason why they ship them like this, it's very safe for them. They actually trim their nails before they get put in here. That way they don't get snagged. And this is a really fine mesh bag, so they can't even get their nails through. It's plenty of ventilation, which is perfect for big bearded dragons. And we got the perfect little home set up for her. She's just chilling. She's like, huh. Wow, she's a big girl. It's funny because we actually have a big boy here too. His name is, my daughter named him. His name is Huff. Look at that face. She's like, hi. If you guys can think of a name you want us to name her, you know, while she's here. People look at me weird because I name quite a few of my animals in my store, and they're like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I don't know. I interact with them a lot. So if you have a name, leave us a comment down below. Look at her. She's so cute. She's like, what's going on? I did not agree to be on video today. I don't have my face right. Well, guys, as you can see, we got lots of animals. Stay tuned for upcoming videos. Like I said, we'll do them every week. If you enjoyed this video today, consider subscribing. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. And I hope you guys have a good day.